Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Nowonshall coming at you with yet another Star Trek. Today, we're going to start talking about the next coming arc, which right now is maintenance in this town, per usual. We'll be dropping this video, and this is going to be the first arc of Lower Decks. I'm not sure if there's any more, but there's the first arc of Lower Decks to prove that I am a day before maintenance, as you see here. Faction Hunt is running, and Mining Monday is going. So, remember, a lot of stuff I show you is pre-production stuff. Any videos I show you, any information I show you is all beforehand. It is subject to change. You guys remember that. It is subject to change before launch. This stuff, don't give it to me, and I have to work with what I have. So don't forget to like and subscribe, that bell notification down below. Remember, if you hit to see more, come join my Discord. Under that is going to be a donation links. You have a PayPal, Cashapp, and Venmo. Don't forget to follow my Twitch, and if you want to become a member for the 2, 5, 10, or 20 bucks a month, it would be greatly appreciated. Remember, this is my main source of income. If you guys do want to help out, all those links are down below. So actually, let's get into it. So we have a new ship, new officers, and more research. I'm dubbing this arc the arc of support, or the supporting role arc. There's a reason behind it, and we'll go over it. So first off, we're going to look at the ship itself. So let me bring you to my desktop. Bam. And let's go look at the Cerritos, USS Cerritos. This ability increases the duration support provided by the ship by 5 seconds. People are like, well, what the heck does that mean? Basically, support is damage buff, and a support is saying duration. It's a damage buff, it's abilities, it's an ability buff. Buffs are based off of research. You can buff your alliance members or blues, so you can be a supporting role. You can have as many Cerritos as you want, or Cerriti, or whatever you want to say it as. The ability has, I think, a 5-minute cooldown, so it can be subject to change. And once you buff your ship or alliance member ship, you don't have to be in the same system. You can pull it out and put it in another system and wait it out, and it'll have a timer of 5 to 10 minutes depending on the research. The sourcing is going to be either in-app purchase, or if you buy the base battle pass $20 one, you should be able to unlock it. It has its own refinery, it has its own materials, urbanite, which is used to activate the ability of the Cerritos. Culver particles is used to upgrade certain research nodes. It's in a new I think support or ship tree. And then you have rare culver particles, which only tier 12 Cerritos or tier 12 Cerritos can refine, which gives more research. So let's take a look at the Cerrito coming out of the dock. The Cerritos. As you see here, it requires 100 blueprints, as we all know. It has a 10-day build time. Requires 1400 G3 common gas. And yeah, let's build it, bring it out the dock. It has an awful cartoonish look. I don't have a picture of it in space, but you get this part of it. It reminds me of a oh, I can't even say the word, Mayflower. Just a look at it, reminds me of Mayflower. And it's a beautiful ship. It's clean design, kind of cartoony, kind of like Lower Decks, and gorgeous, to be honest. The beaut looks exactly like it did in the show. Let's go look at the write-up from STFC.space. So you see USS Cerritos, it can go up to tier 12. It says when the USS Cerritos supports another ship, increases support duration by 5 seconds, like I said. We have its build cost. So if we go, let's turn off the range. Tier 1, simple. It's gonna be level based, so like normal for most ships. And then this ship goes up to tier 12, so it's gonna be level based, and you have to get certain parts to get leveled up, as you see here. Cerritos parts, Cerritos parts, Cerritos parts. Let's look at its warp range. So let's go down to the warp range, because we're not going to really look at its shooting, its pew potential, because it's not meant for that. So as you see, the warp range, it starts 48 at tier 1 and go up to 160. There is warp range research in the new tree for this to get it further out. As you see, the main one fires 2 shots the first round, 1, 2, 3 shots in the 4th round. So it's nothing too fantastic. It's not going to be a power ship. It's just going to be a supporting vessel to help you fight enemies, fight hostiles, throw a buff in, PvE, PvP, really anything on those ones. Let's take a look at the research nodes. So let's go open the research nodes. The research nodes are subject to change, so be warned. As you see here, you can see now the discovery stuff's in this tree. It's the starship tree. It's the divorce stuff's in this tree, swarmer in this tree. Everything got moved to this tree there, or basic. So just so you know, as you see armored weaponry for the Cerritos, you have Cerritos specific buffs, like you see Cerritos buffs, support tactics, rally, has these, looks like primes, cybernetic enhancements, lower deck spirit, photon stuff, and tactical retreat. As you see right here, increased crits. I think these are ultimates. It's basic stuff, Cerritos. And let's see, he goes through most of them. I want to see what the warp range one is. Tactics. Recycling increases shield health for the. That's good, but it's just. Remember, this ship is just a support ship. It is not one of those ones that we're going to be like, oh my god, it's going to be beastly. No, it's just a support ship, a base support ship. Let's see. Boom, rally increases Cerritos' damage against Armada targets. So, and while supported by Cerritos. So, oh, that's kind of cool. Increases damage against Armada targets while supported by a Cerritos. So you buff it right before it goes into Armada. That's actually pretty cool. This one, holographic imaging, reduces the damage taken by a player's ship while supported by a Cerritos. So these are all support-based ones. Actually pretty cool. These are going to do a good difference. And there will be an event that will come once a week, once you have the Cerritos, that you're able to do once a week, once you have the Cerritos, and it'll give you enough materials to refine the Urbanite for 7 days, for the whole week. And I want to see the tactical retreat. I don't really care about those ones. Those are all the ultimates that are 50 plus related. The lower deck spirit, cool. Let's see the. Oh, it's not showing the tactical retreat. Oh well. All right, on to the next one. So we're gonna let's look at Badju first, because he's kind of awesome. And in this top right of this video, once it's playing, I'm gonna show you his upgrade animation. So as your first one it sees here is captain ability, unfit to lead. The officer does not have a captain maneuver equipped, and the officer, this is an officer, the captain does not provide a benefit. So remember, these 3 new officers don't have a captain ability. They have a lower deck ability. All right, so his officer ability, if he is on the officer slot, wheel murder. Badju decreases armor, shield, deflection, and dodge all non-armada targets by 5%. Officer abilities are activated while assigned to the bridge, so it's not while it's under it. So as you see, 5% all the way to 20. His below deck abilities. So his below deck abilities is Badju increases armor penetration, shield penetration, and accuracy by 12%, 12.5, 20, 27.5, 47, 60. And to level him up, it's gonna be Federation credits. It's not gonna be independent credits, thank God. And the ability is called Ha Ha Ha, You're Gonna Die. I love these. And these are all the normal information on them. Now let's run over to Boimler, Brad Boimler. As you see, same captain ability, unfit to lead. The officer ability is the real action. Brad Boimler increases armor piercing, shield piercing, and accuracy by 30%. As you see, 30% up to 50%. And then the Boimler effect. Brad Boimler increases armor, deflection, and dodge by 45%. Below deck abilities only activate while assigned below deck. And you see it goes from 45% all the way to 125%. And again, we have Federation credits that level him up, which is good. So as you see here, his officer ability kind of gets trumped by the below deck ability. It looks like you want him more under deck than above deck, because it's the same exact write-up, or not really same, but you want him more under deck, in my opinion. I could have it wrong. Now we're going to Becket Mariner. As you see, captain ability is the same as the rest of them, but her officer abilities get it together. Becket Mariner increased the attack of all officers on the ship by 5%, and it goes from 5% to 30%. So she is better below deck than officer. This is the one, the opposite related one that's really good. She's an epic. It's Winging It. Becket Mariner increases the weapon damage by 40% for her below deck ability. 40% all the way to 120% to increase your weapon damage. She's gonna be an interesting one. Then, as you see here, Two Cards Federation, and she's gonna be the most expensive because she is an epic. Boiler is a rare, I believe. I write that in. Yep. And then Badgie is uncommon. Everyone's gonna want Badgie. He's the coolest one. He has the coolest animation out of all of them. He has the coolest one. Let's see. We have new research I went over. Everything goes in the disco tree. That's basically it for it. I know I'm not going to go too into depth on it, but I wanted to go over these ones. So we have 3 awesome new officers with below deck abilities, which is a great addition to the game. Means more is going to come out eventually. We have the USS Cerritos, which I'm excited for, as a buff class ship, or someone to help your ally win a battle, or your ally help you win a battle. Like, that's amazing. Some of you guys are like, it's another pay to win ship. It's another pay to win ship. As long as you have the battle pass, you're able to get the ship, and eventually they are already planning to source it free eventually. Not this month, maybe following one, or the one after. We'll be able to get it eventually as a free-to-play player, but if you buy the $20 battle pass, you will be able to get it through the battle pass. And there's gonna be packs for it, of course, like normal. And that's about it, guys. Don't forget that like, that follow, that subscribe, and that bell notification down below. Remember all of that, hit that see more button, come join my Discord. Big shout out to my members, which you're gonna be playing right about now. Under that is going to be a Discord, as I said. Under that's going to be a donation area. We have a PayPal, Cashapp, and a Venmo. And don't forget to follow my Twitch. And if you guys do want to help out the channel, there is a sub button, or you're going to hit the join button and become a member for you $2, $5, $10, or $20 a month. It greatly helps me out. Remember, this is my main source of income. All right, guys, it is Nowonshall signing off. Peace out. Have a wonderful day.